So we are Industry 33, Company B. My name is Daniel Sperry.
I'm Ben Allen.
I'm Jackson Dollar.
And I'm Connor Monson.
Here's our original strategy, which includes prioritizing product quality and the SQ rating through continuous innovation, premium material sourcing, and modern designs. We also want to enhance the customer experience with free shipping, as well as investing in employee well-being and retention that will expand the employee benefit programs to attract and retain top talent around the country. We also want to grow the market share through strategic pricing, which will capture additional market share by maintaining competitive pricing. Staying focused and avoiding private label distractions, such as the temptation to enter the private label space. It could dilute our brand identity and confuse the consumers. And then elevating brand perception through the authentic strategy of building a stronger reputation by delivering high quality products.
How does it go to
Sweet.
Our plan to align functions starts with investing more in employee wages by boosting employee compensation, using better materials to improve the SQ rating, offer fringe benefits and practice training, which will provide additional benefits such as health incentives, flexible work options, and best practices training. And then enable future performance gains. Internal investments may not yield immediate visible results, so you have to lay the groundwork for measurable improvements in future years. And then delivery time was 3 weeks with free shipping, and we made a cost-effective yet customer-friendly delivery model.
All right, for implementation, first, we invested in superior materials by committing to using higher quality, durable material across all products to enhance customer satisfaction and reduce long-term costs associated with returns and replacements. This strategic shift also strengthened our brand reputation and support premium pricing. Secondly, we tripled the budget for best practices training and employee benefits. This investment will improve the team productivity, reduce turnover, and foster a culture of excellence. Empowered, well-supported employees deliver better results and drive long-term growth. And lastly, double the spending on search engine and optimization, allocating twice the initial budget to the SEO initiatives, which enhance their organic visibility and will generate sustained traffic, reduce dependence on paid ads, and lengthen higher quality leads. Strategic SEO is a long-term investment in the brand's online presence and customer acquisition pipeline.
So with our new strategy, we plan to invest cash into celebrity/influencers. This means we're going to partner with high-profile individuals for endorsements, brand ambassadorships, or social media campaigns to increase brand awareness and cultural relevance. Then we're going to start to buy back stocks. We will use excess cash to repurchase company shares, boosting shareholder value, and potentially increasing stock price. Then we will pay back loans early and avoid new debt. This will strengthen the balance sheet by reducing liabilities and improving the company's credit worthiness and financial stability. Then we plan to increase market share, focusing on capturing a large portion of the market through competitive pricing, improved product offerings, or strategic partnerships. With greater market shares gives leverage over pricing decisions. Then we will boost search engine advertising. This will enhance online visibility through paid search ads, driving targeted traffic and increase conversions. Then we will offer inventory clearances, run end-of-year or quarter-end sales to clear excess inventory, improve cash flow, and prepare for new product lines. So this is our ending financial performance. We had $23.10 earning per share, 30.5% return on equity, an A plus credit rating, and we had 399,525 in ending cash. And then we had 0 loans the last 3 periods, and our stock price was $543.69.
So here we have two different graphs. We have the earnings per share graph and also the stock price graph. So as you can see here, the graphs are very similar as far as their curvature from years 10 through 20. We start off pretty straight from year 10 to 14. Our stock price and earnings per share is climbing a little bit, but that's because we were investing kind of in best practices training and fringe benefits. We were taking out loans during this, not buying back stocks, so that's why our stock price and earnings per share didn't really grow. But as you can see, it grew exponentially from years 15 to 20. This was because of a number of reasons, including buying back stocks, not taking out loans, just different reasons.
Then we have our ending strategic performance. Did very well in the main categories, able to drastically improve image and credit rating, started offering dividends to increase our return on equity, continue to buy back stocks, and increase production and capabilities.
So next we have our image and credit rating graphs. As you can see, our image rating was pretty low from years 10 to 14. Kind of similar to our earnings per share graph and the stock price. So I think that those kind of have a correlation as far as your image, your brand reputation. So what we did in year 14, one of the main reasons was we started investing in celebrity endorsements around that time. So that kind of boosted our image rating, as well as investing in more best practices training, which actually reduces your inventory throwaway, which is a big thing. And also the credit rating, that was a huge one. So around year 13, we decided to take out a bunch of loans. This was to kind of repurchase some stocks and invest in more production. So we wanted to invest in, I believe it was North America and Europe, Africa, that we invested another 1,000 products in. So that was a big chunk out of our cash. But around year 17 is when we were able to pay back all of our loans and start to really buy back a lot of the stocks. So that definitely boosted our credit rating a lot.
Next, we have our private label production. Started offering this in year 15, offered in North America, Europe, Africa, and Latin America. Also offered in Asian Pacific starting in year 19. Sold every pair manufactured. And really in year 15 is when our financials really started to take off, as you can see with our earnings per share and return on equity.
So here we have our year through 10 and 20 financial statements. As you can see here, very similar to the graphs, just earnings per share, return on equity, stock price, credit rating, image rating, all going up. So they all kind of correlate with each other. Our net revenues, they did grow, but it was kind of somewhat linear, which kind of says that we were able to reduce our costs a lot, which just rose our profit. Wholesale is the big one. We were able to, by the end, more than double, same with the internet, the amount of revenues we had. And really private label is where we started to get away from our competition and kind of get ahead of them. Just it was something that we hadn't done from year 10 to year 14, and we were able to essentially take something that we didn't have, get into the market, and make extra cash on that.
Some of the key takeaways are it takes time to implement main strategies. Just because you start off poorly does not mean you can't rebound in the end. Stock buybacks help the stock price and EPS rise. It takes a lot longer to raise earnings per share, return on equity, image rating, and credit rating than it does for it to decrease. And then strategies must be able to be adapted while trying to maintain the company's main core values.
Thank you.